Alright, so we gotta go 200cc. No teams. Was it no items. Hard com. All vehicles. In order. 48 races. I believe this is how you do it. You'd think I'd have this memorized by now, but I'm not that good yet. I haven't done enough actual runs. I don't think I'll get a PB again. It has been a long time since I've speedran this, but I have been playing some Mario Kart in the meantime, so I don't know. Maybe we'll do okay. Mostly I just think it'll be good practice and a decent amount of fun, so if you've never seen a Mario Kart 8 speedrun, here you go. And I'll try to keep talking to chat and stuff as much as I can, but as you might understand, it's a little bit harder to do when you're real focused on the game and, you know, you gotta go as fast as you can, so I will try my best. So if Boston and their states are real close, in under an hour I can be in Rhode Island or New Hampshire, and in 2 hours I can be in Connecticut or Maine. That's true. Got all them tiny states up there. And I don't mean that in a bad way, they're just smaller in area. Whereas you have states like Alaska, which is freaking huge, and Texas, which is also very big. Yeah, we just start with this one, and yeah. I guess I gotta do the countdown then. 3, 2, 1, let's jam. We going. Off to the races, if you will. I wonder, maybe I should do kind of like a sort of opaque background thing to the splits like I have with the event box. I don't know. I'm already not doing as good as I'd like to. I've missed a bunch of coins. I don't remember if that's worth it or not. But there's certain, like, times where you don't want to glide or you don't want to go off a ramp. Alright, now let's see if I can get this shortcut done the right way. Not quite. That wasn't a disaster, though. And you take the non-disasters when you're trying to just get better. I ain't going for no world record. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd love to have it, but I'm just not good enough yet, and I don't know all the strats yet. Right now, I'm just trying to improve on my time, which, you know, you gotta take risks if you want to do that. And I never get, this angle right. Oh, there we go! I figured it out. You don't have to jump there. Here you do want to jump, though, because going through the grass at all is going to slow you down. Alrighty. Not too bad for screwing that part up. You don't like Indiana or Nebraska? I can't say nothing about Nebraska, but I always thought Indiana was okay. But then again, I've only really been to the parts that are close to Illinois, so I'm also, like, less than an hour away from Indiana. I wonder if that has much to do with it. I don't know, like, what different parts of the state are, because, like, in Illinois, obviously, and I guess anyone could say this about their state, different parts of the state are very different. Like, if you go downstate Illinois, very, very different from anything we got here upstate. It's almost scary how different it is. Uh-oh. Taking it a little bit too sharp. Alright, now that we don't have to worry about coins, I can just worry about taking the tightest corners possible, taking the turns the way I want to take them. Ooh, that was a little bit of a goof. I think we are going to do better on this one than I did last time, though. Okay, I've got a better angle here coming around the corner. Oh, I started drifting the wrong way. That's going to cost me a little bit. That happens sometimes. Like, when you're trying to drift and you know, wiggle the control stick back and forth to get that drift off, a lot of times your dude will just kind of say, I'm drifting this way this time. Driving through Indiana's worst, takes forever, and it's boring. Okay, that I'll definitely give you that. Not a whole lot there. Same with downstate Illinois, though. It's just all corn and soybeans. Not that it's bad, but there's just not a whole lot to see when you're driving through those parts. Ooh, I kind of messed up my start, too. Actually, it worked out. And Berwin, sorry, I saw your comments. Or at least I saw that you tagged me. I will get to that, though. I will get to that. Because it looked like a question about the, oh, you know what? I will take the really bad route around there to get coins earlier. Oh, there we go. And we got the coins, so we don't gotta worry about that anymore. Tap on the brake every now and again just to make sure we don't go flying too far. Ooh, kind of messed that one up a little bit. That's okay, though. I've been feeling pretty good about the way we've gotten coins here, so maybe we can make up our time like that. Just by trying to keep the rest of the race pretty clean. Ooh, I missed the trick off the ramp. I missed the trick again. Uh-oh. Alright, that's probably not going to cost us too much, though. Hey, we're saving some time, and we had a gold split in Water Park. That's kind of nice. So why not set with Boo and the cart and stuff? I guess, generally it sort of, like, depends on, what you, like, what you're more comfortable with, but, this set is, like, geared towards having a pretty good top speed. Whereas if you go with the lighter characters, I missed the ramp. Okay, at least it didn't fall off, though. The lighter characters often have better acceleration, but, you know, obviously it's a trade-off in top speed. Ooh, when I messed this up again. Yeah, I did that a few times in my last run, so we won't do that anymore. Not textbook, but we'll take it. Maybe I just have to keep my jumps more, I guess, kept to a minimum. But yeah, you're generally looking for top speed here because, you don't have to worry about getting hit with items, which is what acceleration is great for, because when you get hit with an item and you have high acceleration, you can recover from that a lot faster. But since there are no items here, at least in the speedrun, that's not anything you really got to worry about. Yeah, you'll mess up sometimes, but it's still way better to have just that top speed and mess that part up again. We got one hit on the ramp, though. And I feel a lot better about how I did the coins this time. Let's just not crash into that. I guess we'll just focus on not crashing into that. I don't know how to do that strat. But you're supposed to, like, drift through the water a little bit. Ooh, almost fell, but we didn't. Gold split on Thwop Ruins, hell yeah, I'll take it. Got all of that Illinois kern dough. That's right. See, and people don't give us enough. Whoa, Bowser Jr.'s face really up there. People don't give us enough credit. Everyone's like, oh, Nebraska, they got corn because their college football team's called the Corn Huskers or something. Yeah, but like Iowa's got the most corn, and Illinois is like right behind. We're not just about having corrupt politicians. That's where the Windy City comes from, by the way, or Chicago. It's not because of the breeze. At least that's what I learned in Chicago history class. Suppose that teacher not necessarily, like, could have been incorrect, but I will trust that person for now. It is delicious, too. I do like me some corn. What's your favorite form of corn? Mine might be cornbread. Obviously, on the cob is just a complete classic. grilled corn, really good. Corn from the can is probably like bottom tier. Not that it's horrible, but there's just like there's so many other better ways you can have corn. Gotta head out, but it was fun. Alright, see you later, Gabby. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thanks for being here. It was great having you. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and also thanks for like being Switch friends and stuff. Now we can play video games together. All that good shenanigans. Yes, I will see you later. Have a wonderful rest of your day. We did get the purple boost off just barely. Lasagna you pass off as pizza. I'll have you know lasagna would be very offended by that. Chicago pizza's wonderful though. It's so good. Are we gonna hit that? Ooh, that was not ideal, but the recovery wasn't too bad. Well, this is where I usually screw up this track, right here. And it did screw it up this time, alright. 1 for 1 so far. Ooh, we got a bunch of those coins. Ooh, I should have just stayed on that boost pad. Misplayed there. And I know I don't take this as fast as I possibly can. There's like a slightly better way you can take this. We're making it. Alright, this is already going to be better than my last Toad's Harbor. I'm normally really bad at this stage. Oh, we're gonna have to take that tight. Not how I'd like it, but hey, we didn't hit the trolley or whatever that thing is. Tram, maybe? Oh, that was bad. Very unfortunate crash there. And we made it again! Let's go! Okay, not perfect, but hey, we did make it. Oh, what am I doing? That's not ideal. Still gold split, though, and room for improvement. If you thought about TTS for chat on speedruns, by the way, only, of course, so... only for you, of course, so trolls cannot abuse it to get their messages read out loud before we delete. That's a good idea. I haven't thought about that. But I'd like to have something like that, because my least favorite thing about streaming the speedrun stuff is that I can't read chat. I mean, obviously there's like that little brief time between races and stuff I can read chat, but... Ooh, wow, I missed all those coins. This isn't good. That's okay. We've built up a bunch of time, or a bunch of time saved, so if we do have to use any of that up here, we're in a position where we can, and we can still be ahead of PB pace. Oh, that was awful too! Having a really bad race here. I feel like your chat wouldn't, Oh god, I can't see that. See, another thing is, I sort of have to look around my mic arm to read chat now. With the positioning of everything on my desk. And that's not ideal for... I mean, obviously for regular games it's not that bad, but... For, I did it again. What am I... I'm having some trouble here. I missed the trick again. Oh, actually, and that reminds me. Berwin, you were asking about the, Oops. That wasn't very good. But anyway, about the builds. Barely snuck in under the hammer there. Are we doing okay? Don't think you're supposed to hit the wall racing, just a little hint. Well, thank you for the hint, Grumpy Kitten. I appreciate it. And welcome to the stream, by the way. Trying to work on that one. Has not been going so well. At least in that course. That course wasn't very good, but we didn't lose that much time on it. But to go back to the build thing, oh, you hate to see that. Oh well. We can still recover, maybe. Missing every single coin, because you don't need those. Alright, well, we got we passed Dry Bowser at least. Alright, definitely not going for the shortcut here. In fact, I'm going for the long way. Not usually wanting to take that path, but it just happened to happen. Alright, that's a little bit better. Just put that lap behind us. Ooh. I don't usually fly off the track like that here. I don't know what it is, but I lost my touch some of these turns. And, like, you could hear me hitting the brake. I'm not sure if maybe I accidentally let go at some point or something. I missed. I could have had it, too. Angle was not very good on that. Like, you hear the brake screeching there. I just can't take that turn. Got him. Also, I don't know if I even finished my point about the build thing. I think I tried to, but then failed a bunch of times because I get distracted. Anyway, I was mainly going to say you don't have to be King Boo. But generally, heavy characters work the best. Ooh, lost a bunch of that time we built up there. Generally, the heavy characters work the best. Some people are more comfortable with the heavier characters, but I think King Boo, at least in terms of how heavy characters go, he's kind of on the lighter side. Which makes sense because he's a ghost, but it also is like, why is he a heavy character at all if he's a ghost? Homo sapiens here, aren't we? I'm not going to speak for anyone else, but, like, probably. I mean, might have a few lizard people, if, you know, anyone here is in the Illuminati. In which case, you are still welcome. Just, like, I don't know, don't do Illuminati things to me, please. And then we'll be cool. Getting that coin is not worth it. Ooh, I didn't get the trick there. Also, I don't want to hit these boxes or go off the track. Also, you'll notice I don't do a trick off of these ramps. Normally you don't want to because it's actually a little bit slower. For the most part, if you're staying on the ground going fast, it's better than going into the air because then a lot of your momentum is transferred into bringing you airborne instead of just straight forward. Why can't I hit that now? Yeah, I'm off today. I was on my game earlier, but having some troubles here. Oh, it's a plane! I almost got hit by the... Oh, we landed way far back there. Almost got hit by the plane, though. Hey, there we go. Why do you miss the initial boost pad landing there, by the way? Is that just a thing with 200cc? The initial boost pad... it might be. Trying to think of, which one you're talking about. I thought there was only 2 boost pads. But yeah, it's 200cc. Oh, after parachuting up? Oh, I missed that to take the corner more tightly. I usually take these coins. Because they do give you a boost, but it's not quite enough to justify going almost to the middle of the track to hit it. Yeah, control over acceleration. And then this part's one of my favorite tricks, but... Alright, so you... as I fail to do it. But you can fly over all of that and just not slow down at all if you don't play that like I played it. And you also don't generally want to take those ramps for the... sort of the same reason I mentioned before, just wanting to be on the ground as much as possible. Usually where flying helps you is skipping over things. Like, we'll hopefully see here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's how you normally want to do that. It's harder to do that in, like, the non-200cc's, but you kind of can. And also, since I don't need coins anymore, I can just take this real tight. Oh boy. Well, almost fell off the wheel. There we go. Okay, so I normally do get that. Wow, gold split on Dolphin Shoals, too? Okay. Don't know how the physics work in this game, but just upwards ramps would usually just slow you down, and being on the ground gives you more control and drift anyways. Yep. That's pretty much the gist of it. But there are the occasion where, you know, sometimes when you go off a ramp, it is slightly worth it, depending on the ramp, just because you get a little bit of a boost when you do a trick off a ramp. And sometimes that can be worth it. Ooh, I missed all those coins. And that boost. And that boost. Oh my goodness. That's okay. I actually think I did have a pretty good Electrodrome last time I played this. Missed those coins. Alright, gonna have to step up my coin game a little bit. It's already not going so well. Dang. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna go straight down the middle here. Get 2 of these for sure. Instead of trying to get that boost. Oh boy. A little bit out of control here. Whatever. Forget him. We'll take the tighter corner over the coins for now. We only need one more. So it'll just be the one we get here. Assuming I do get one here. There we go. Well, minus hitting the wall, that's kind of how you want to take that one. Ooh. That one felt pretty good, actually. Oh, that one didn't, though. Oh, that felt really bad. And we made it. We're saving a little bit of time anyway. Not saying it's easy to get world record in this, but I prefer a bit more depth and mechanics for racing, but this is probably still good fun. Yeah, for me, this, like, I prefer speedrunning this compared to certain other games, just because it is easier for me. There's, like, less I have to put into learning, like, the strats and, like, glitches and stuff. And I feel like if I tried other games, I just wouldn't be able to dedicate the time to it, whereas in Mario Kart, if you're decent at racing, you can do pretty good in the speedrun. Oh boy. Well, I say as I ruin it. Oh no. Not only did I mess that up pretty royally, but I don't have any coins. And then with the ice physics, I missed all those coins too. Oh, help. Oh, I didn't get it. Oh, this is a disaster Wario's mountain or whatever. Mount Wario. Hey, we hit that though. And then here, you can kind of just cut through the middle. Gotta hop a little bit to make sure you don't get slowed down too much, but That's faster than going either way around it. Ooh. Bump that tree. Oh, he bumped a tree too, though. Not that winning matters in this. It doesn't matter if you win the race. It's just how fast you do all the tracks strung together. You're allowed to lose. Actually, I haven't had a single speedrun, I think, where I've won every race. I think sometimes I messed up bad enough where the computer player wins. And I'm not going to take the shortcut through this. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. I don't know. I'd like to forget that race. One of my favorite courses just because it looks so cool. Oh, Electrodrome, yeah. I'm with you there. I like it a lot. It's like not one of my favorite courses, but I do like it a lot. It looks cool. It's got a lot of cool ideas. I guess the only thing that makes me slightly not like it is that they pick it all the time online, which, again, is not bad. It's just, it takes away a tiny bit of that variety. So for me, it's just like, I much prefer the variety, please. Thank you. Alright, I had to take that pretty slow, but hey, at least we didn't crash. Happen to know what world record is, by the way? Wonder how close to your PB is. It might say it on the splits, but I don't remember if I have that on there or if I took it off. But I believe it is... Well, actually, I have no idea. All I know is I'm not anywhere near close to it. No, it doesn't say it on the splits. Damn. I guess I did take that off. I want to say it's like... 117-ish or something. Yeah, I wish I knew. This course I normally do pretty bad on, so right now my performance isn't too concerning, even though I did screw up the shortcut pretty bad. Oh, the back of my car went out and hit something. Definitely ruined my approach to the ramp there. And that was a bad drift. Too many mistakes here. I don't know, I've had some pretty devastating mistakes in the past, though, so maybe the mistakes I have made here are still going to be enough where it's like, I'll still somehow end up saving time, because it wasn't as bad as last time. I feel like that's something that could realistically happen. Ooh, that one almost went off. There we go. See, I knew I could do it. Yeah, we still did save time. That's pathetic. Do prefer over story games that are not made for racing because those can often get very annoying if you constantly have to reset. Oh, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that. I don't know, though. Like, some of the Zelda games I wish I could speedrun. I think that'd be pretty cool. Whether you consider those story games or not, I'm not sure. Like, there is a story, but I guess mostly it's adventuring and stuff. Actually, I'm not sure if this is the way I wanted to take. Ooh, he almost got me. Oh, I hit the brake way too hard there. I pay better attention to that. And I jumped into the sand. Again, this is another course that I'm usually really bad at, so the mistakes I have made, not super concerning right now. Dry bones, why? Why you do this to me? I guess it's better than jumping into the other sand. Probably not by a lot, though. Oh, messed that one up pretty bad. 125 on the website. Alright, that could be right. I don't know why I thought 117. I guess I thought I was about 20 minutes off. Maybe at one point I was. But yeah, you're looking at the right place. Yeah, 200cc, no items, 48 tracks. I know there's like a separate one for 36 tracks because the DLC ones sometimes don't count, so it's, yeah. Right, they're not designed for racing. I respect people who do it, but personally only grind stuff that is intended for racing, like quick movement maps. Okay, yeah, I can see that. I kind of like the non-intended for racing stuff because there's usually some like pretty cool glitches and just like exploiting the way the game works. I think is kind of neat. Ooh. Almost got into the fire there. And be really careful when you drift. On that part, I usually go in the lava. Yeah, that was kind of nice. All right. Solid first lap. Not the best by any means, but like solid-ish. This one's a little bit less solid, but you gotta have the bad sometimes to appreciate the good, you know? Speaking of good, we're at 10 coins. So I think I'm playing this one a lot safer. Ooh, barely missed that boulder. Yeah, like I'm playing this one safer, but I think that is going to lead to me saving a little bit of time, even though I'm not super aggressive here. I messed that one all. Yeah, that was bad. What? Excuse me? Now I feel like the game just doesn't like me anymore. We can go around this. Barely, but we could. Slightly skipped over the corner there. Alright, saving a little bit more time. So our games usually take a toll on you, I know because I used to speedrun Kingdom Hearts 2. Oh, cool, that's awesome. I've never seen a Kingdom Hearts speedrun. Glitches are cool sometimes, but I feel like for me, the skill-based movement is very important. Maybe Diabolical will have race this weekend as well, but once the game is out, I have to advertise that mode to you. Hard to learn, but super fun. Ooh, okay. Hang on a second. Rainbow Road is a dangerous one. Oh, dang it. I usually screw that up, but, like, I thought I had it this time. Actually, I started to get this when we were playing, I think maybe an Emily stream, just the random 200cc races. I was starting to get the hang of that turn on Rainbow Road. And I thought I had it. I still didn't have it, and then there's this shortcut here that you can take. Out of the way, Link. No, the drift went the wrong way. Ah, why? I'm not gonna hit this corner. We're gonna lose some time on this Rainbow Road, I think. Again, which isn't too bad because we're already, we've banked some time. Oh, I'm not ready for that draft. Oh boy. Oh, can we make it to the track? This is a mess. Dry Bowser messed me up with his draft. Normally you don't complain about the drafting, but when it makes you just lose control, I think that's when it's justified to complain about. No, it's going to happen again, isn't it? Why can't I did it. I did not fall off. I took it slow, but it didn't fall off. But anyway, I guess going back to that, I definitely enjoy just watching the precise movement too in speedruns. I think maybe they're sort of like two different. How did we save time? Excuse me? That was awful. Oh, well. But it's like, I like the speedruns that sort of combine all that. Like the cool glitches, the cool movement, um, just like insanely precise tricks. I really do like that stuff. I haven't watched speedruns in a while, though. And I haven't really enjoyed the games done quick marathons quite as much over the past few years. They've been pretty good, but they're just not the same, you know? I'll still tune in now and again, though. Okay, that's not usually right around the corner. I could probably count... Actually, that was probably the first time I've ever gone out of the course here on a speedrun. It's not exactly an easy track to fall off of, it being mostly on the ground. I see him that time. Trying to steal the trick. Oh, we almost lapped Koopa. Lost a few seconds there. Probably just from flying out. That's okay. Watching music play through Kingdom Hearts to make you want to try speedrunning again? Yo, yeah, that'd be cool. That sounds like it'd be a lot of fun to pick up. Normal games have skill-based movement, though? Not many. I don't know. There's a lot of really cool movement in Ocarina of Time, for example. It's weird in the way you have to set it up. Banjo-Kazooie's another one I can think of, where there's, like, occasions where you have to kind of land on, like, almost specific pixels to not trigger certain things that would slow you down otherwise. It's not all about the move. Well, actually, I don't know. I think for a lot of the platformers, movement's huge. It's maybe not the only thing in there. You know, when there's cutscenes and whatnot. I should have done the trick. But yeah, for the platformers, definitely, I think the movement there is huge. Like, it is to the point where there's certain technique. Oh, that tire sucks. There is certain techniques that have only really been done in tool-assisted speedruns that humans haven't been able to do yet, so I guess that is about as precise as it gets, but I really honestly wouldn't know. I do prefer the humanly possible stuff because it's just like cool to see that someone's actually able to do that. The tire slowed me down again there. Almost lapped Toad though. And we're saving a bit more time. Isn't there like an Oblivion speedrun where you glitch through the world and win in like a couple minutes at best? Maybe that was Fallout. I'm not sure. Honestly, that you could basically describe any Bethesda game like that. I think the most broken speedrun I've watched was Pokemon Red and Blue, where they use a bunch of glitches. That's a pretty good one too, yeah. Where they almost play the game like a fiddle with how broken it is. Just the way they can manipulate the data depending on, like, I know a lot of it's like based on what items you have, even like something positioning and where certain things are. It's very strange that someone made a... Oh, wow, that was unfortunate. Barely clipped the crab. Don't really want those. I'll be honest, this course I really don't know what I'm doing. Like a lot of courses, I sort of have an idea of what the approach I want to take is. This is one of them where I just don't know. And there's a few of them. Again, I keep telling myself this, but I have to watch some of the speedruns of this game again just to kind of remember what are some of the techniques I want to try or want to go for. And like the front end of the speedrun, I have more knowledge than I have in the back end. I guess that's just because I watch the front end stuff more often in speedruns. Only lost a little bit of time there. Yeah, it's more precision than input-based acceleration, I guess. Should have said it like that. Basically, strafe jumping and bunny hopping is what I love most. Okay, yeah, and I can see that too. I guess there is like some kind of stuff like that in other speedruns, but I definitely would not compare it to stuff like Quake. Like, similar, maybe, but it's not on that level. I'll take the inside. Basically Toad's Turd Pike, or did I call it Toad's Turd Pike? I think I did. Basically just weave between the cars. And that's something that's way easier said than done. I'm usually good for hitting at least a couple of cars in this course, whether I'm speedrunning or not. Ooh, I'm gonna miss all the coins. I'm just trying not to crash there. There's a couple of coins. Some people can really get it so that they never go away from this wall. I can't do that. I'm not that good. But I do know that when you, like... you know what? I'm gonna do it. That was a very bad idea. That was a very, very bad idea. Don't do what I just did. Just happened to be on the wrong turn. Or, well, a turn, I should say. Sometimes that's nice because you do get free skips over the cars where, you know, you're not going to crash into them. Like, when you're on the ground, obviously there's a bigger chance than when you're flying over the cars. Which is why that is so tempting. 0.4? Not too bad. Even what you call yourself is part of the run, I think, because of the position in certain letters. Wait, I'm not sure I know what you mean there. I'm not sure if I'm just not reading that right or if my brain just ain't processing it right, but something in my head is not making that connection. Oh, got the coins. You know what? We're just gonna jump through that. That's not ideal. This is another course that I'm just, like, not very good at. I gotta say, though, that Toad's Turnpike for me was one of my better ones, and I'm surprised we did lose time, but again, if I didn't fall out of the course, it would have been even better. Oh, that was just awful. I still don't really know the angle I want to take on that. I think maybe I'll stop going for that until I learn how to do that better. / more consistently. Oh boy. Yeah, I knew once I got the trick off that jump that was going off. Since don't need those coins on the outside. Cut through the middle a little bit more. There's also timing on the jump because you have to have 3 things to come together there. You have to release your boost at the right time that you get from drifting. You have to hop at the right time to make sure you go over everything. Alright, we're going under the pokey. And you have to have your angle lined up right so that you land where you have to do the least amount of hopping to get back on the track, so... And I know I said I wasn't going to do it again. I'm going to take my own advice this time. Kind of. That still might actually be faster, considering how far out you have to go there. Split a little bit late, but actually still a gold split. Okay. So the control and drift is probably preferred, though, since getting around the car is not losing that much time compared to being able to drift and maneuver. Yeah, it's definitely like a balance. And it's hard to strike that balance when you're not, like, 100% guaranteed to be able to just not hit cars. And I'm not there yet. But, like, when I watch the world record run, for example, it's just such clean driving that, like, these people don't have to worry about the things that I have to worry about for my runs just because I'm not at that level yet. And that's okay. Maybe I can be one day if I practice hard enough, but Even if I don't ever get that good, I'm still just having a good time raising some Mario Kart. Got that slightly slippery over here. Whoa! Okay, losing a little bit of control there. Hey, but we're back on the track and almost about to lap Toad. We're not going to quite catch up to him, I don't think, but... Oh, yeah, especially if I do that and just ruin the entire race. I hate when your drift goes the wrong way. It's the most infuriating thing because your inputs feel like they're fine, but they're not. Pokemon Red and Blue, what you name yourself is important depending on the glitch you want to do, because each letter and position is in is a different hex code. I believe that is the case. Yeah, that sounds about right, honestly. I didn't actually know that. I didn't know the character name had much to do with it. I thought maybe you'd want to just pick A or whatever as the... I hate when I do that, too. Like, you want to just, like, pick A or something, because it's, like, the fastest thing to input. Oh, they're taking all my coins now. Oh my goodness. Well, I can at least say that, like, even if this run ends up being a PB, and there's so many things that I've screwed up here, that just means there's a lot more room for improvement in the future. Like, yeah, my PB could be better if I didn't screw up, but, like, now, if I'm racing this again, I know, like, where I did screw up, you know? Trying to look at it as room for improvement rather than you done goofed, which is also true, but... Oh, I slowed way down there. I didn't mean to do that, or that. I'm just having a hard time on this race. This is usually one of my better ones. I love this course. I'm just, not having it today, apparently. Alright, that one kind of worked. Yeah, this is definitely a cleaner lap than my last two, I can at least say that. Ooh, we did get the purple boost. Alright, didn't manage to do that bad. Consistency is definitely key with any speedrun, but in Quake, even for single maps, it's beyond me how consistent some people are with their rocket jumps. Some of them need timing down to like 50 milliseconds, I feel. Isn't it insane? How, like, I don't think I can be that consistent in just about anything. it really is, like a craft that they've honed, you know? Like, even basic things in my life. Like, I wouldn't be as consistent at tying my shoes. And that's something that you pretty much got down to a science at some point, you know? I feel like these speedrunners are even better. It's crazy, but I think that's true. Oh, what? Where'd my trick go? Come on, game. Nah, I've been having bad timing on the tricks all day today, so it's probably not the game's fault. It's probably my fault. That was interesting. Kind of got caught in between there, literally. Oh god, how did I live? I thought I was going off the cliff there. We missed the ramp. That's okay. Only a little bit of time lost because I didn't hit into that frog, and that could have just been worse all around. Gonna come close to lapping Toad again. Poor Toad, he's just not having it today. We did lap Toad, let's go! If he didn't fall off, we wouldn't have lapped him, though. So that's definitely getting lucky on that. There are bot runs that are only a couple seconds faster, and those bots have been programmed for every frame and do a lot of inhuman moves. That's crazy. Or literally the tool-assisted stuff, or the just actual bot speedruns, are only a few seconds faster. That is... Like, it doesn't get much better. Like, at that point... At that point, you're developing new strats. You're not... You can't get to that level of perfection the bots can get. I think they're programmed to do it. You know, at that point, I think the only thing that's going to help you is like a new strat or a new route or something. At least I don't know for sure. You know what? Let's go for these. I think I got a couple of them. Alright, this one's going a little bit better. Again, definitely far from perfect run through this race, but so far I've been like relatively happy with my performance. Now that we don't need coins, we can take that corner much tighter. Oh boy, gonna miss that one. I usually don't hit all those boost pads, so I was pretty happy when I did in the second lap, but still haven't had that one completely figured out just yet. Ooh, that was pretty sharp turn there. Still lost time though. My other Wario Stadium was still better. Depends on the map layout, too. There are some skips that humans cannot execute where the bot just does some weird shit with rockets and plasma and just skips the huge parts of the map at that speed. That is pretty crazy. I love that kind of stuff, though, just watching it. Even if, like, that's the stuff where it's like, normally I like just to watch the people speedrun, but I also love to see just, like, the game push to the limits. Like, let's see what the bot can do with this, you know? That kind of thing. Only got 2 of those. Oh, I forgot there was coins there. Forgot about the inside coins. That's like halfway what I wanted to do, you know, minus the screwing up part. Oh boy. Almost hit those Skate and Shy guys. I wonder if they have like a different name, because I know like sometimes Nintendo characters have different names depending on what they do. Like if they're like skate guys or something. Because like in Paper Mario, for example, there's like Fly Guys and Shy Guys. Might not be the best example. You know what? I'm just gonna do that. Yeah. I mean, I do want to stay on top of the ice as much as I can there. Oh boy. Don't like taking a turn quite as wide as that through here, but I don't know how I'm feeling about this Sherbet Land. In some ways it feels better, in some ways it feels worse. I feel like maybe I've got a little bit more consistent, despite doing something different every lap, you know? There we go. That's more or less what I want to do. Oh, I guess it's a gold split, never mind. Okay. I mean, I like bots, but the reason they're not part of the actual competition, of course. Oh, yeah, definitely. Like, for a bot to be able to do that, it's not nearly as impressive as if a person does. And usually, it's impressive for the person programming the bot to do that. Just because it's like, wow, you found out how to make a bot do this? Like, that kind of thing, where it's like, theoretically possible, but like, maybe not humanly possible? Are those two different things? I feel like they might be. Oh! That's not the turn I wanted to take there. This one you actually do want to glide here because you can just, like, fly over all these notes and you don't got to worry about it. It's more or less okay of a skip there. Ooh, Piranha Plant almost got me. Alright, we still did catch the glider. It was getting ready to switch over there, as you saw by it flashing. I was a little bit nervous I wouldn't get that. Kinda worked. Not the best skip, but hey, I didn't screw it up. Which for me is pretty big. Usually for these, I'm just happy if I don't screw it up too bad. Didn't get the trick off the glider. It's going to slow me down a little bit, but not too bad. Alright, well that one was a little bit worse, but hey, we still made it. No falling off there. Saved a bit of time. I'm surprised how consistently ahead that we've been throughout this run. What race are we on? Are we halfway through yet? Just about. A little bit more. I feel like last time, there would be like times where I'd be like ahead, and then I'd lose it and be like pretty deep into the red. We're gonna hit that fence. Oh, we lived. We sort of saved it. Even though we slowed down a little, like a kind of a lot there, it's still better than falling off. I gotta say, I'm surprised I didn't fall there. I don't know how that happened, but you know what? I'm not gonna question it too much. There we go. That's a little bit better. I feel like there might be a better way to do that skip, but for the most part, I think I just like to time my jump so that I touch as least amount of grass as possible. Or the least amount of grass possible, rather. I don't know what I'm saying here. We might actually have a chance to lap some people. Yeah. I'm totally gonna lap them. Again, this usually does not happen. We're not gonna lap them. Oh, we're in hell! Oh, we were in egg hell right there. Oh, we might still lap him. We got another shortcut we can take. Yeah, we're gonna lap Bowser. No, never mind. I had it until the Eggman. Not the Eggman. He's in Sonic. So we're talking about input-based runs. I would say physical limitations of being a human and stuff, like reaction time, is definitely slowing us down compared to a bot that doesn't physically have to press the buttons or flick the mouse just the right way. That's all idealized, and bots are also 100% reliable, which enable a lot of routes that humans are not consistent enough to even consider. Yeah, that's also very true. Like, you would just have to be a robot at that point to do some of that stuff. So I guess that kind of also goes towards the, you know, physically possible, or like theoretically possible versus humanly possible thing. Oh, I didn't actually... For whatever reason, I thought that not doing a trick off of that would make it so that I didn't get the glider. But yeah, that's a good point. And I like that, just because I think it's cool to see what the robots can do. And just to, in a way, be like, if we were somehow good enough, almost maybe we could do this. I don't know. There is some that's just like straight up will not be able to be done by humans. I can't think of examples off the top of my head. I just know that it exists. I'm not big fan of that smack into the wall there. Better than falling off, I suppose, though. We're gonna hit that. We're not gonna hit that. Alright. I had to slow down to make sure we didn't hit it, but we still didn't hit it. Like, this is way faster than gliding over because you get so many tricks back to back to back like that. We're not gonna lap Bowser, unfortunately, but we're gonna come pretty damn close. Decent TikTok. Decent TikTok. We made the time save happen. Yo, 49 Dragons, hello! Welcome to the stream. It's good to see ya. How's it going, my dude? Hope you've been well. Yeah, we gaming up in here. We doing a little Mario Kart speedrun. Of which I forget. Yeah, speedrunner, by the way. That's like that's actually the third time I've had that happen through this run, and I'm still ahead. I mean, I guess that just means it's not a huge mistake, but it's still annoying when it happens. Oh boy. Alright, you know what? I just need to get myself under control here. Alright, I think I'm bringing it back. Piranha Plant Slide, though, is just one of the worst courses ever made by human beings. It is that bad. And I am just bad at it, too. I'm shaking my head right now. A little disappointed with myself. Like, I'm used to doing not what's happening. I'm used to doing not great on this, but, like, my god. I hit the lights. I didn't even know you could do that. You know what? At least we're learning today. At least we're learning today. Ooh, piranha plants on this side. Whoa, Link actually out of nowhere. That was scary with his shout of, I don't know, Link just shouts at everything. He can do whatever he wants, though. I'm not going to stop him. Alright, you know what? Now that I'm in first, I'm, like, actually in control of my own car. Yeah, what is that? Why do I just perform better when I'm in first place? That's gotta be a coincidence. It's probably just because it's the third lap, I've gotten used to the course by now. But it kind of feels like, now that I got into the first, it's just... I can actually sort of do things I want to do. Yeah, lost a bunch of time there. How, though? Because you aren't panicking to catch up? I think that could have something to do with it, yeah. Guess technically it's not impossible for a human to execute a bot-type route, but the chance of getting every frame in pixel perfect is so low that it would be very low probability because there is zero margin of error. Yeah, it's like if it does happen, that's like literally a once-in-a-lifetime kind of thing. And it's almost not even worth it in a way, because like, it would be insane to have a run like that, like, as a human, to say like, yeah, I did this thing that previously we thought only robots could do. But at the same time, if someone discovers a new strat and it's just objectively, you know, faster to do it that way, it's like, alright, well, that's cool, but that's still the slow way now. So it would almost kind of suck if something like that happened. I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't. It's just the low probability and, like, yeah, I'll never get a run this good again, and then just, like, new strats make it outdated instantly. Although I guess that's less common in, like, movement-based racing kind of games. Yeah, this is not my best volcano. I like to call this course Audio Balance Volcano, because the music is way louder in this course than it is in any other course. At least it sounds like it to me. Oh god. I don't know how I didn't fall off there, but I'll take it. Drift going the wrong way. Gonna have to just recover that. Still missed the trick again. Alright, the Potaboos. They scare me every time. They're not that scary, but they scare me every time. How is that a gold? Okay, whatever. I'll take the gold split. Whatever. I don't care at this point. Not worth trying because it probably takes longer than the average lifetime of a human. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. It's like, and it could just be not nullified. Like, it would still be a great achievement. It's just like, if you're not the world record after having done something like that, it's just a little bit bittersweet. It's number 4, I think. And I forgot which order these things are in. No. 4 blowouts. Just missed that last trick. Link, what are you doing here? Oh. That drafting actually helped me, I think. Normally, I would say that definitely didn't help me, but I think the few times I smacked into the wall were kind of offset by just how fast I was going. I try to get both those coins there. We missed the second ring. Trying to just have my car catch it. Didn't quite happen. Have you ever tried running any other games? I have, actually. I haven't done actual runs of it, just because it's kind of hard to set up, but I was considering doing some Banjo-Kazooie speedruns. I would not be good enough to be competitive in the slightest, but it's just a childhood game I really like, and fortunately it does require a lot of setup, though. And you can make that when you're good enough. But the nice thing about attempting that shortcut is it almost wards you, because they put you down on the other side anyway. Like, obviously it's faster to make it, but I think it's still faster than, you know, to attempt and miss than take the intended route there. In a weird way. At least it feels like... Oh god, my drift went the wrong way, almost took me into the water. Gonna lose a little bit more time on this Yoshi circuit, but that's okay. Ooh. Should I even try it? I shouldn't have even tried it. Thank you for that. But anyway, with Banjo-Kazooie, to set it up, you need like a completed save file that doesn't know any of the well, that knows all the moves except the ones that give you items. It's really weird. And then there's this glitch that makes it so that you start with the moves early. Again, except for the ones that give you items, because those, well, they give you items so you don't have to waste time collecting them. Oh, I almost made it. Puts you far, but starting at 0 speed is probably slower than going on the outside. That's what I thought, but I'm not sure, honestly. It is quite the journey they have you go through. I'm actually not sure. Like, even if it is slightly slower to try and fail than to just go the intended route, I still think it's worth the potential time skip you'll get. Ooh, lost a bunch of time on that. That's not too surprising, though. Hey, at the very least, we've lowered the sum of best a little bit. I'd like to get it down to 134, but we'll see. It's going to take a lot of sum of best lowering. I think we were like just getting into the 135 for the sum of best, so to see where it is now is kind of promising. Also, Link just getting out in front of me, stealing my coin like that, not cool, dude. And this is a course that I really don't like for the speedrun. It's randomly generated every time, so the layout's always different. It's hard to be able to plan for it, and it's really hard to get coins. It's just, this ain't my course. Actually, this second lap, though, is going to be a lot better. Link, get out of here, dude. Trying to run me off the road? You're not supposed to be a factor. That's not nice. Link can be a factor if he wants. Yeah, like, the randomness, obviously not great for the speedrun. I'm not a huge fan of RNG when it comes to speedrunning. Just because it's... I don't know, unless you can manipulate it, then it's, like, not as bad, but... when it's just completely out of your control, it's like, whatever. But I think for a Mario Kart track, it actually works pretty well, being random every time. It's kind of like one of those unique quirks, and I missed that boost. Oh, lost some more time there. We might not be ahead if we keep this up. And we got Dragon Driftway coming up, which is always scary. I guess since I usually do bad on this course, I can't lose much more time? I don't know. Alright, I took that corner really slow, but I really wanted those coins. And I will do it here, too. Slow down a little bit, try to get more coins. I don't know how worth it is, actually, but... I know it is important to have coins. I just don't know, like, how much you should go out of your way for them. And obviously, if you go out of your way on earlier laps, you can afford to play more aggressively, or at least just better on subsequent laps. Oh, God. But yeah, I would say I'm just still a little rusty. I don't know. I feel a little rusty. That and, like, I hope to get another controller soon. That reminds me, I still never did my damn Nintendo rant. Alright, so, as I had pointed out a few times, all my Joy-Cons and all my Pro controllers got the drift, and this is awful. I don't know why I forgot, or I don't know how I forgot I had, you know, to race this track. Anyway, all the drift, all the controllers, I had to basically buy a new one temporarily until I can get Nintendo to fix it. Obviously, their repair centers were closed due to COVID-19. That's understandable. But what gets me is, it's been 2 months since they took my submission, and they still don't even want me to send it into them yet. They're still not even ready for that. 2 months! Good old stick drift. I know, it's awful. And it's on all my Nintendo controllers, so I was like, I'm looking up third-party Nintendo Switch controllers just because I know they are less likely to have the drift. And it's not that third-party controllers are bad by any means, it's number 5. Alright. Don't like running into them, that kind of screws up your whole Mute City. But anyway, I've been waiting on Nintendo for a long time. So I contacted their support again and said, hey, you know, it's been a few months. I just want to make sure I didn't, like, miss an email or something of you guys saying that you're ready to accept my controllers or whatever. And they're like, nope, we'll let you know when you should send them in. And I'm just like, alright. I really thought this was enough time, but maybe whatever repair center they're taking them in is a little bit overwhelmed. But I've also heard of people getting their repairs done. So I'm like thinking to myself, wait a minute. Something's got to be holding this up, right? I guess not. By the way, this is like my favorite, or one of my favorite shortcuts, is to just fly over everything. Because it's 200cc and you can. So yeah, I've just been a little bit disappointed that I can't have my Nintendo controllers fixed, and that's the thing. I can get them fixed. Drift's still gonna come back. It's just a design flaw in the control. Oh, okay, we're just gonna jump that too. It's just a design flaw in the controller. So it will come back. I just want them to be working so I can basically just have them there and have working backup controllers to whatever third-party controller I end up getting. And the third-party controller I was looking into is the 8BitDo SN30 Plus, or yeah, SN30 Pro Plus. My only thing with that controller is that it has the parallel control sticks, you know, PlayStation style, which I'm not a huge fan of. It just doesn't feel as natural to me, but otherwise has all the control or all the features a Pro controller has, minus NFC, and it has some cool software that you could use on PC for button mapping, you know, controlling how much you want it to rumble or not rumble. Oh my god, what was that? How sensitive you want the triggers to be. So, pretty cool in the way of software there. Now I'm just kind of mad at myself a little bit. The thing where the drift goes the wrong way, it happens. Anyway, I'm not set on getting that controller yet. But the one I have right now that I'm using, it's a third-party controller, but it's a cheap one. I initially just got a cheap one because I figured, okay, you know, I'll give them a couple weeks for the repair. I want to at least be able to play in the meantime, though. So I'll just get a cheap one. Doesn't have to last me long. Doesn't have to be the best, and it's not bad, but it does hurt my hands in long play sessions. It does feel a little bit cheaper, which, you know, feel isn't the worst for me, but and it is lacking a lot of the Pro Controller features. Like, I don't have motion controls, I don't have any rumble at all. So I just want a more complete package third-party controller, and that's what the SN30 Pro Plus seems like it's going to give me. I've looked into other Pro Controller alternatives, but most of the alternatives are like, you must want a Pro Controller, but you want to save money. And I'm thinking to myself, I mean, like, that was kind of a weird way to finish that race. Finny, hello! Careman, hello! I hope I said your name right this time. Welcome to the stream, you two. It's good to see you. How's your day going so far? Just doing a little bit of Mario Kart. Speedrun. Me being bad at the speedruns, but, you know, trying anyway. Did Bowser just... Alright. Bowser's just like, I'm out. This is Rainbow Road, dude. I can't handle it. Oh boy. A little scary. I'm just gonna go this way because I know the flop's not gonna stop me. Good, good to hear. It was nice seeing you the other day too. Would like to stop by again. I know you said you don't have a schedule quite yet, but that doesn't mean I don't got my eyes out. I do like to just go to my, whatever the Twitch website is where it just shows everyone you're following. I usually refresh that throughout the day when I'm just looking for someone to watch, looking for someone to hang out. Oh, we're gonna lap people. This might not be the worst Rainbow Road ever. Ooh, that was close though. I guess we didn't lap him, but hey, we made up a bunch of time. I must have really screwed up last time. Oh well. 8BitDo do have amazing quality controllers. I hear good things about it, yeah. RGB Road, I bet the underside of that truck is their Corsair logo somewhere. Dude, Warlord, that reminds me. Corsair makes RGB light rods, which are basically just sticks. I don't know what they're for, but they're RGB. So if you just want RGB plastic sticks to put on your desk, you can have them. Just, I mean, I think they take it a little bit too far now. That's literally just RGB to have RGB. I mean, if you're into it, that's cool, but, I mean... And they're not cheap either. I think they're like 40-something bucks. They're just a little bit too far. I don't remember exactly what they're called, but... yeah, I just thought that was a little silly. But yeah, that Rainbow Road, I like to call that Granny Thwomp's LSD Rainbow Road because, not my joke, by the way, but the Thwomp has, like, those kind of granny glasses, and it's got all the LSD rainbow colors, so, I don't know, I've never been on LSD before, but I imagine it's something like that. In fact, it seems like a lot of the Mario world is, like, what would happen if you were on LSD or something. Don't do drugs, stay in school. Just gotta keep that message in there. Gotta at least be a little bit wholesome, you know? Alrighty, hey! The Ice Ice Outpost Gold split, and just like that, we're back 22 seconds ahead. Alright. And the standing up ones are like over $100. Are they? Oh my god, I didn't know they were that expensive. Isn't that ridiculous though, Warlord? Like, we thought it was silly when that M.2 enclosure had RGB, but that was Asus, not Corsair. But little did we know, they were just getting started. Love this course, by the way. I love how there's rupees here. And I don't love how I didn't get the trick there. And I'm dodging the rupees. Like, I don't mean to. Oh, when I just smacked into the wall there. I don't mean to dodge the rupees, but it's happening. Oh my goodness. This is, let's say not my best race. I'm sorry, what is happening? What is that? This is the slowest I've ever gone in my whole life. Anyone expecting good gameplay, I apologize. Oh, that was almost a good turn, though. I don't want to jinx it, but I do think I'm at least going to PB today. Which is kind of encouraging. Tried to jump over that. Didn't quite work out as well as I'd hoped, but it wasn't as bad as last time either, so at least there's that. I'm improving. My awfulness wasn't quite as bad that time. Didn't want to chance it in the middle there. Pretty glad I didn't, actually. Oh, that almost kind of didn't work. Okay, well... It was not meant to be, okay? I'll take a little time loss there. Actually, it was not that much. Only lost 0.43 seconds. Alright. If you need RGB room lights that matches their software, there is no other option, I guess. Yeah, that's true. I guess they've cornered the market there. Oh my god, that emote's so cute. Oh man, I need me a sip emote. Then that's number 6. Oh my god, and I can't even... Oh. This is going to be the worst PB I've ever had. And it's going to be only like the 2nd or 3rd PB I've ever had, though. Although I guess that is kind of a big if, still. It's not 100% that it's going to happen, but it's like probably going to happen. See, without items, I don't mind Baby Park as much. I know that's not in the fun of it, though. You know, the whole fun of Baby Park is how chaotic it is with the items. But, like, without, I can, like, pretty capably handle this course. Because you can just kind of, like, cut the corners here to victory. And we gained a little bit of time. Okay, cool. Yes, you should definitely stop by Finny streams. Highly recommend it. Very chill. Great to hang out. Most people watch me for my voice. And you know what? I can see why. Come on, I'm going to the birthday party of one of my best friends. Yo, let's go. Well, happy birthday to one of your best friends. A little bit early. I hope you have a good time at the party. What kind of party is it going to be? Like, are you going somewhere, like, to a specific venue? Or is it just going to kind of be like a cool house party? Or is it going to be like low-key, just kind of hanging out, having fun? I know for me personally, I usually do the just kind of low-key hanging out parties if I do anything. But then again, I haven't been happy about... Well, that's not entirely true, but birthdays have been less fun for me as I've gotten older. I gotta say, though, I hear a lot of people who are in their 30s now say that, you know, maybe the 20s are overrated, and, you know, when you're in your 30s, you know, that's where it really starts becoming kind of, like, cool. And to an extent, I can kind of see that. I don't think it's just because they're getting old and they want to... they just want to believe that. I think there is something to that, because in a way, you kind of establish... You know, you have more of an opportunity to establish yourself by the time you're in your 30s, you know? By then, you're, like, well out of school, for the most part. I mean, of course, you can go back if you want, but, like, you have, like, more of an idea of what you want to do. You've just learned more, you've got more life experience, and you're more capable. So, you know what? In a way, I'm not, like, as dreading my 30s as I once was. Not that I'm quite there yet. It's actually my sister's birthday today. She's younger, though, so I'm still the old one in the house. Baby Park with items is basically the Battle Royale mode of Mario Kart. It really is, though. Oh, Berwin, thank you. Sounds amazing. Thank you, Finny. You guys are too nice. He's turning 18 and his parents wanted me to come as well, so it's with his family and also with his friends. Alright, that sounds like a pretty good... That'd be a pretty good time. I think I prefer that kind of stuff in a way where... I don't need, like, a crazy party. Like, crazy parties are fun, but I usually just like chilling and hanging out. There's a time and a place for both, I guess. But I'm not exactly a huge party kind of guy. I don't know if I give off that vibe or not. Probably not, to be honest. And that's okay. But it just sounds like, you know what? It's going to be a celebration. Family and friends involved. You know, that is pretty wholesome. Seems wholesome to me, anyway. By the way, I will be a little bit slower on chat here, just because, I unfortunately have to keep my eyes on the road. And this is why they say don't text and drive. Oop, missed the trick. But anytime between races, that's when I immediately, you know... Ooh. That was a rude barrel. Immediately put my gaze back on the chat. Where it belongs, I should say. Missed a bunch of those speed boosts, but I think we'll be okay. We got a gold split, so yeah, sure, that's good. This family's so much fun. That's always good to hear. You love a fun family, you know? Not too strict, but still there. They got your back. They're gonna watch out for you. Feel already old and I'm 18? Well, I can tell you it only gets worse in that regard. But you know what? I think it can kind of help to just try to turn that into positives. At least that's what I tried to do with my example of, like, going into my 30s. I'm only 26, so I'm not quite there yet. I got some years left. But I'm on the second half of the 20s, so... You know, it's creeping up. It creeps, you know? You know, maybe it's not being old, it's being more experienced. And, you know, being more responsible. I guess that has to happen at some point. As much as I would rather it not. This is not a good Animal Crossing for me. Again, I love the spring Animal Crossing course just for, like, how great it looks. And how cute it is. And true to the game. Hate it for racing, though. It's not my best course. Also, I keep forgetting I'm not supposed to do the trick there. It's faster not to. Oop. nick the grass a little bit. Ah, and I hit the ramp again. And again! I'm so bad at this spring course. The ramps are... They're in my way. They throw me off. Link, don't even think about winning. You're not gonna win. Did I just land on Link's head? Oops. There we go. And Rossetti, not too happy about the fact that he lost his job in Animal Crossing. Still save time, okay. Hey, and thanks for the happy birthday to my sister wishes. Appreciate that. I'll pass them on. Not a party guy myself. Spent my 30th birthday with you guys, and I had more fun than I ever had than any other of my birthdays. See, that's... I like that kind of stuff. That's what I prefer, for sure. Like, if I could just, like, spend a day and just kind of take it to myself, do whatever I want, not necessarily have to have friends over or go somewhere, you know? I like that kind of a birthday. Like, even despite the whole not being super thrilled about birthdays anymore. Oh god, we're off. It's a little slippery here. Even besides that, I'm just down for the more low-key stuff. Like, I don't even want presents or cake. Just let me have some of that delicious Chicago-style pizza from Lou Malnati's, and I'm good. That's all I need. And even then, it's like, it's not required. It would just make, you know, that's sort of like the cherry on top. But yeah, normally, on my birthdays, I just kind of hang out. Usually, or I guess maybe not usually, but sometimes I like to chill in streams and stuff. And, you know, I'll spend a little bit of time with my family, too, just because, you know, they want to spend time with me, and I'll spend time with them on my birthday. But it's not like an event or anything, you know? It's just kind of it's just a different way of spending your day, I guess. Maybe that's how I can phrase it. Alright, I gotta turn it on for this third lap, because this track has been kind of a disaster so far. I'm also at the point where I'd rather chat than play the game. Oh, ooh, that was a bad crash there. I'm lucky I'm a ghost. Oh, do you two live near each other or just happen to be in the same country? Because I know, like, just because you're from the same country doesn't mean it's, like, in the same, you know, general area, obviously, but... Oh, Oh, well. Because I know people who get that a lot, and it's like, no, we're on opposite sides of... Like, just because we're both from Canada, for example. I guess Canada's not the best example, because that is kind of an expansive, very wide country, but still. I get that it don't work like that. Like, even though, like, I could be in the same state as someone, it could still be quite a distance away. Alright. I want to have a good performance here in Ribbon Road. It's one of my favorite courses. Just very creative, fun to race on. It can be a little bit tough on the wavy ribbon part over here. Because you can't really drift. Otherwise, sometimes you'll get like an accidental speed boost and then go flying off the edge. But if you look at the background, there's just a lot of really creative stuff. There's board games, there's toys, it's like just this big bedroom kind of thing. Almost get like a Hot Wheels kind of vibe. There was like a Hot Wheels video game on computer that I played when I was really little. Even like a Toy Story kind of vibe, even though Toy Story's not really about racing. There was like models of like the actual karts in the game. It's just a really cool course. Anyway, I've gushed about it enough. Let's cross the damn finish line. Alright, lost a little bit of time, but that's okay. I feel like I did okay there. Gonna be AFK for a bit. Alright, sounds good, Warlord. Good luck doing all the things you got to do. Feels like just yesterday I was turning 26, so yeah, it creeps. It definitely does. Being 25, I can concur to a degree. I guess, yeah, to a degree, right? And, you know, for everyone it's a little bit different, I imagine. Like, for me, I took a year off, or not a year off, but I took a semester off in school, and then I kind of got screwed over by my, what do you call them, like, academic advisor people who tell you what classes you should take or whatever. Because, like, I was like, hey, I need to take all these classes so I have this amount of credits so I can graduate. And he's like, nah, you don't need that many. You drop a couple of them. And so I did. Oh, and I forgot to take the shortcut there. And lo and behold, I was right, he was wrong. So then I had to go to summer school. And not only did I miss my graduation ceremony, but, you know, obviously being a slightly later grad already due to the break I took, and, you know, that kind of sucked. He said sorry, though, so, you know, it's all better. I'm kidding, of course. I'm still a little bit mad about that. Again, the graduation ceremony for me, not a big deal. My parents would have liked that, though. And that's something that I just couldn't give to them. And I'm like, I think the first person in my college, in my family who's graduated college, so it's like at least a little bit of a big deal. Oh boy. You know, for the family anyway. Again, for me, I don't care. I don't like that ceremony stuff anyway. But it wasn't for me. It was for my family. Yo, gold split though. Let's go. Could I get a 136? I guess technically I could. This is the last course though. Hard to agree on the not eating any cake anymore, but I think that's just I'm getting older. Yeah, I'm with you there. Like, I could take or leave the cake and presents. Like, they're nice, but it's not going to make or break a birthday if I don't have that stuff. Know each other for like 4.5. Oh, I guess I gotta race now. Dang it! I was looking forward to learning about you, but now I have to play a video game. I guess that kind of works. I just forget what way you have to turn here. Alright, now there is a big skip here you can do. And I never do it right. But I'm going to try to do it right. That's not how you do it, but like it sort of worked halfway. Normally you could skip a lot more of the track than that. Oh, and oh, come on, get back on track, boo. Oh, no. I'm choking at the end. That's not unusual for me, though. Well, there goes my, 34 chance. Or 34, 36? Did I say 34 before? Because I didn't mean that. I'm not going to go that fast. There we go. And we do get a PB. We saved a little time, too. 1:37:13. Cool. We did it.